So hi friend, welcome to Tech Compilation. So today we are going to discuss one of the very interesting topic of the TIPCO BW6, and that topic is called the conversations. So in our previous video we have also shared one kind of the uses of the conversations by which we can use using the wait on file activities. So any activity which is waiting for a to occurrence of the certain events and on the basis of the matching conversations key, so that activity is only responsible to initiate as well as the join the conversations. But here in this example, we are going to see like the how by using the web soap based web service, how we can conversations can be initiated by the one operations and can be joined by the another operations, as well as we can also see another operations which is already implemented as a part of the event handler, how that particular event that particular operations is also able to join the initiated conversations. So we will see the implementation of this by using one of the already developed example. So let's quickly see there. So this is one of my example in the TIPCO BW6 we have already created. So here I have created the two processes. One process is basically using my the service which is acting as a server, and another is working as a client. So to understand this, let's quickly see the. So this is my client. This is my service. Yeah, so let's see the server side visitors. So that is nothing but our abstract visitor. So here we can see we have the three operations. One is the order create, one is the order confirm, and one is the order cancels. So we have taken the three operations in our the visitors. So order create is basically the placing the order, creating the order. Order confirm is providing the approval whether the order is confirmed or rejected, this kind of. And order cancel is for the to cancellation the orders which is already created. So to implement these operations, what we have done, we haven't taken the approach of what you can say the implement constructor operations. So we have implemented in a just the options which are coming as the implement operations. So here you are not able to get, but once you drag these operations, you will get the that particular. So the difference between is constructor to implementation the operation by using the constructor to implement the constructor operation, and the normal operation is the each and individual operations which is the implemented by using the constructor approach, that is capable enough to perform the operation independently. But here that those operation will not going to perform the operation independently. So out of the various operations in this approach, only one operations which will be applicable to create the instances. So this is a similar to our, which you can say the how we implement the service into the BW5. So by using the constructor operation, we can able to implement the multiple operations parallelly, and multiple operations can be accessed by using the different endpoint. So independently they can be executed. But in this case, you will see you cannot independently execute this order confirm, because order confirm is associated with the output of the whatever the order is created. So here you can say the order create is the only which that is allowing to get the trigger. So this is the basically that particular process is allowing to create the process instance, not the order confirm. So to implement these things, we have first created one of the scopes. If you see, so this is the scopes we have created, and we are implementing the first operation, that is called the order create. So if you see here the order create, so this is the process which is basically creating the instance. So this must be checked. In that case, you will see this is not applicable. Okay. So this is going to create the instance, and the output of this is what we are passing: the item number, the item name, and quantity. This is just for the login. We have logged some of the informations. It is giving one like the message, the log information, like the order has created or we have received the one orders. If you see, so here it is giving you have received the order with this values. What is the output of these operations? So this operation is giving the output. If the quantity is greater than 0, it is the order confirmation status. It is giving as a yes. If it is quantity is less than 0 or equal to 0, which means the no. Apart from that, it is returning the order ID. So this is nothing but the order and the default UUID and the cart status. What is the current status of the cart? Parallelly, if you see here, we have used the conversations. So in these operations, this is the activities which basically initiating the conversations. Correct? Now, if the conversation has been initiated by using the conversation key is nothing but our the order ID. So order ID is nothing but this is the order ID, which is the coming here. Correct? So that we have order created response, the order ID. So the whichever the activities or operations who are basically joining the conversation, it is going to match with this particular order ID which has been initiated by this particular activities. Now we are going to take this one examples. This the implementation of the another operations. So here you will see this is the operations or this is the activity who are basically going to join the operations, join the basically the conversation which was the raised by the order create operations. So let's see what is the configuration of this. So the output of this is nothing but a order ID, check out status and payment option. But what is the that is the how this is, yes, so order ID, checkout status and payment option. So this is the the input which is the basically taken by the these operations. So we are passing the order ID, what is the checkout status and payment options, whether the payment is the COD or something like debit or credit card kind of things. So here we are going to put that informations. Okay, this is the once that particular order ID which is coming here and the order ID is getting evaluated with this as per the conversation key. So as per the whether approved or reject, that is the decided by the this whether the order is confirmed or not. So this is the activity, this is the operations which basically responsible to join the conversation against the order ID and provide the confirmation on that. And after performing the confirmation, what it is going to return us? It is going to return us the shipment ID. So it is going to return the shipment ID by using the UUID function. Correct? Now, if you see here, this is the event handler we have already implemented. So event handler is doing nothing but, if you see here, what it is doing, it is also joining the conversations, okay, which is the initiated by the order create. And here if you see what is the conversation key, so that is the order ID, the conversation key which has been used. So our order ID is basically responsible while the order needs to confirm. So the conversation is joining and checking for the conversation key, which is nothing but the order ID. While canceling the order, it is also looking for the order ID while it is joining the conversations. Correct. So hope this example is simple. We have simulated these things. Now, just we are going to take the client process, which we are simulating for this. So what is happening in the client process basically? So in client process, if you see, this is our start activities, okay? And this particular start activity is doing nothing but, okay, yeah. So this is the start activity. So this is doing but nothing but our, yeah. So this is the start activity. So this activity, the timer process, we have taken here the timer process. So this particular activity is doing nothing but just starting and simulating this timer process. This is the one of the logging information we have simulated, and we are calling directly here the order create. So we are invoking the order create. Here the item number we are passing the item one, item name we are passing the Oppo mobile phone, and quantity we are passing the -1. So let's see what is happening when passing the quantity as the -1. This is the just log whatever the information we have passed and whatever the information we have received. This is the one to simulate whether the order is confirmed or reject. What is whether the order is confirmed or cancelled. What the operation may be. It will be the manual when we are talking about the real-time system. But to simulate and to understand this problem, we are just using the sleep command. So assuming the some cancellation or confirmation the operations happens. After that, it is going to check what is the order confirm status it has received from this order create, okay, whether it is the confirm status yes or no. So if it is yes, it is going to the order cancel. If it is not yes, it is going to the order cancel. So why it is going to the order confirm? If you see, we are passing the nothing but our the order ID. So which is nothing but the whatever the response we are getting from the order ID from after creating the order, we are passing the this ID. Correct? Now we are going to see what is the we are passing for the order cancellation. So in the order cancellation also we are passing nothing but our the whatever the order ID we have received after invoking the order create operations. So we are passing that. Whatever the response we are getting for the we are logging it for to make it more understandable, and we are simply ending our the process. So this is for the confirm log, this is for the cancel log. So very simple one of the simulation we have done, okay. So need to run it and just see how this is going to work. Just wait, it will take some time. It's loading. Yeah. So let me call the debug. So here you will see the basically the log details which will help us to understand more, like how the logging we have given the sufficient log instance which will help us to understand like when the client and what the information by using that it is the invoking and how this is happening. Just need to wait. And so it's about to start. Application deployed locally and deploying with the application dependency are resolved. Yes, started. So you can see the client process execution started, server process processing started, which means the client has invoked to the server. Server process received the new order called item 1, item number automobile, quantity equals to my sum 1. Now the client process is waiting because of the sleep, correct? So now or because of the sleep, it has ordered. So now see the server process received. Now the client process, what is the received order created response? Okay. So server process has generated one of the order ID, that is the this. Okay. The cart status is the this, whatever the order has placed, and successfully added the card. Order confirm status, it is passing because of the negative quantity. It is returning the order confirm status equals to no. Correct. So if it is returning to the no, now see. Now the server process received request for the order cancellations. So what happened because of the quantity equals to negative -1. So it is returning the order confirmation status no. So what our client process is checking this value, and it is the received request for the order cancellation, which means it has received the request for the order cancellation, and because of it is passing this reorder ID. Now the client process order with order ID this has been cancelled. So received the cancellation confirmation of order is this has been cancelled. Okay. So client process has received this. Okay. Server process cancelled it, and the client process execution completed, server processing completed. So let's see here how this is going to be execute here in this way. So this will also understand from the pictorial representation. So client order created, we are good. Now from the order created log, it is sleep, it is checking the status, and it is going to the create the order cancels. So how that is happening at the server end, order created, executed. After that, you can see the order created response. Now it is order confirmed. Okay. So you can see here the order is confirmed. Okay. But if it is coming here, you can see the order confirm is starting, which means it is not started because that operation was not invoked. Correct. So that operation was basically not invoked. Okay, because our sub process is calling whatever the it is calling for the order cancellation on the basis of that. So that's why it's move into the order cancel. So you can see this order cancel, that this has been executed and our end log is happening. So you can see at this point, because of the client process is invoking the order cancellation, it has moved to that. Now, if what happens if we are passing to the positive value? So suppose here I am passing the value of 10. I need the Oppo mobile phone 10. So because it is the features which is the perspective functionality available. So by using the debug and run test, we can easily switch back to the perspective. So I modified and saved. Okay. And let's see how we are getting from here. Let's maximize it. Now again our process will be started and we'll see. Now see client process execution started, server process started, Receiving the new orders at this times it is quantity 10. Received order created response. Yes. Yes. So here you can see it is the received created response, which means the client has received from the server. So this time the order ID is the 5581. So you can see this order ID and this order ID is totally different. So this is 551. So, and the server process order ID has been confirmed. Here you can say the order has been cancelled. This has been, you can say the order ID has been confirmed. Okay. So this has been confirmed. Server processing completed. Okay. Order with this has been confirmed. Generated shipment ID. So client process has received. This has been confirmed and generated this shipment ID. Client process execution completed. So now we'll see by using that. So here we will see the second job. We will say the order created. Find. Check status. It is not going to for the order cancellation. It is going for the order confirmations. Okay, because the quantity is greater than 0. Looking into the server part. So minimize the this the first job. In the second job, we'll see order created is done. Okay, now the response of the order created which is matching absolutely with the order confirmation in. So this is the order confirmation in which is matching, and this is giving you the order confirmation out. So in that case, order cancellation was not executed. So this is the how you can understand like how the conversations can be used in terms of the web service, where we have multiple operations, and each operation, only one operation will be capable enough to create the process instance, and the remaining process instance will be part of the conversations, and they are going to basically listen or execute whenever on the basis of the conversation key is getting matched, as well as the event handler, which is the part of not at the process level, but that is the within this scope level. So within that particular scope, whenever the event handler event is happening for the order cancellation, that is going to execute it here. So this is the differences. If you see here in the here we haven't taken the order cancellation in, because the order cancellation will be part of the as a event. And whenever we are going to make sure the event handler, you need to think from the cancel scope execution, because this is the scope, this is the event which is basically canceling the execution scope. So whatever the scope we have created here, this is basically going to cancel the scope execution. So this is why, like for the any cancellation kind of it, like the orders or like payment cancellation or the rejection kind of thing, it's better to put in a part of the event handler. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.